Welcome back to the channel. Let's do some positive EV betting with my favorite software, the 8 Rain station, or the ATM station as I like to call it. I already got it pulled up here. Well, that's FanDuel, but we'll get to it. I've already made some bets today. Wasn't a whole lot this morning. And so I've got 14 wagers right now with, you can see the EV and then the calculated CLV right now, which is 2%. We shall see. I got a rather large bet, for me anyway, on Wagner tonight to first half over, which typically I like unders, but I got some, and actually that's gone against me. I bet this on, I thought I bet this a day or so ago. It looks like I bet it today, but it's gone against me, which I don't like. Other than that, it looks okay. This one, I knew that was going to be like that. I'm not worried about it. Yeah, I mean, overall, that's just one gauge of whether you're going to be successful or not is your closing line value. Although by definition, it's not. These are calculated no vig odds for CLV based on market weight defaults. Okay, so if you go to your weightings and you set the defaults, that's what this is going to do. Is calculate your no vig odds that way. So you're going to have variance if you. I mean, that's why you're gonna if you're I use predominantly this 1-in-1 Pinnacle bet online strategy. So there's going to be variance, and the closer you get to game time, you make a bet. There's going to be variance as well. So variance is good. Anyway, let's see where we're at here. I'm going to go with there's 88 results, 2.5. I'm going to take this down to 190 and a minimum weight of 1. Well, let's do 2 first and I'll come back. 12 results. So, I need to hide already bet. That's okay. I did bet on this play, which is Friday, Kyle Filipowski over 15.5. Nice outlier line with FanDuel. You've got Bet Online and Pinnacle. Yeah, I mean, I love this play. This is this is kind of an EV dream, positive EV dream right here, I think. I mean, the only thing that could probably would be a concern, I mean, the entire market basically is consolidated around his over. Is that Bet Online is kind of moving around a little bit. They were at minus 110. Now they're at minus 137, and they've moved back a little bit to minus 130. But I feel very confident that he's going to. I mean, they're playing Vermont. He's going to do. I think he's going to do very well on that. In fact, I might. Well, that's okay. I'm going to leave it. Leave it like it is. All right. I don't know why I exited out of there like that. So 2.5. Let's go ahead and hide. Already bet 190. And we'll do it. Let's do a weighted 2. That gives me 11 results. So we got UAB in San Diego. I've already got a bet on this game. Let's see. I got a lot of bets on this game. Holy shit. I did all this yesterday. So I got UAB money line. Oh, these are just dog. These are huge dog plays. I'm just doing it for statistical purposes. I mean, that's not a huge dog. I could probably bump that up a little bit, but let's look at this one. Yaxel Lindenborg rebounds to the over. Once again, you've got similar to Duke player here. You've got Pinnacle and Bet Online at minus odds to the over. The hold's not bad. You also have BetMGM, Bovada, Caesars. Everybody's over here, and with a relatively high hold though. If you go just bet online, well, it's still a positive play. I have no idea who this fucker is. Who is this guy? UAB. Forward. So we need 10 rebounds from this dude. We need 11 rebounds from this guy. He averages right at 11 in the 13 games. Over. He's over. I mean, 5 out of 5 in a row he's gone over. I think that's worth a bet. UAB, San Diego Aztecs. Why is it doing that? Ah, Friday. So over 10 and a half. Guess I'll bet that. Just Jalen Suggs points over 10 and a half. Nice market consolidation. Bet Online and Pinnacle are right there with each other, and Caesars as well. I like to see that third book. I think Caesars is probably, when your rankings, the sharp books. I kind of put Caesars right there as that third strong book, and they're right there with it. This is a great play, I think. Look at the line movement. Yeah, outlier line. Look at that. I love this play. I'm all in. Jalen Suggs, Charlotte Hornets. It moved a little bit to 118. Shit. All right, what else we got here? Miles Bridges points over 20. 3% EV on at FanDuel. We've got Bet Online moving to the right. So Bet Online is actually moving more towards where FanDuel is. We started at minus 143. Now we're at minus 109. I'm not sure I like that line movement. I don't see Pinnacle or Caesars. Now there's Pinnacle. So where was I at here? I'm lost now. Shit. Where was the 3%? Oh, at the 20.5 over. Pinnacles under that at 19.5, as well as Caesars. Hmm. Things that make you go, hmm. Whenever I see these alt lines, and maybe I'm overthinking this, but I actually think that when two strong books disagree on where the number is, I kind of feel like I need to pass on it. But let me look and see. I mean, one argument is that all the books are definitely pushing for over 19.5 over. Bet online is at 20. So bet online at some point moved to 20, or maybe they started at 20. It's hard to say. His points over. I mean, he's averaging last 10 over 20 versus Orlando. It's short. It's 15. Last game you only got 14, 17, and then the three. So he's 3-2 to the over, and none of those was anywhere near 20. So whether it's 19 or 20, that's the other thing. I've been playing some of these alt lines and taking an alt line where the EV was, maybe I'm giving up EV on the specific number, but trying to get an extra point here or there. And what I'm finding is that if you're going to win these games, these bets, that 1 point difference doesn't. It's very rare that it actually matters. So in this case, I mean, at least the last 5 games, I mean, he's either going to go way over 20 or way under 20. I mean, he's landed on 20 once, and was that 7 games maybe? So I mean, is the alt line really going to make a difference? It could, but the other thing I do like to look at is I've got some player bets that sometimes you're just unlucky with a certain player. Um, I think I'm okay with Miles Bridges. Let me look at Pickett. So I bet it's under 8.5 rebounds, and he hit 9, lost. I bet it's under 8.5 rebounds 2 different times and lost. He got 9. Under 25 points, I won. He got 11. Under 26, I won. He got 19. I mean, it's kind of it's not bad. I think the bottom line on this one is if he's going to make it, he's probably going to get. It's either going to be way under 19 or way over 20. I mean, that's my opinion on it. So I am going to. I'm gonna pass on it. I mean, I could go 19. Hmm. I'm gonna pass on this one. I don't know. I've got a feeling that this going to be one of these nights where he gets 11 points. How has he done against Orlando? See, for some reason he struggles. I mean, it's only 2 games, but I could see him landing on 14 points and being pissed off. Let me see here. So I'm gonna record this one. I want to go back and look at this. I'm going to pass on that one. After all that, Devin Vassell. Once again, you got Bet Online and Pinnacle pretty much aligned. Pinnacle's moving sharper to the left. Yeah, Caesar's actually moving the other way. So you have a plus 4% plus money with FanDuel. Caesars was at minus 130 and is now at 111. So they've actually moved to the under. Pinnacle, Bet Online has moved slightly towards the over. Pinnacle's made some sharp line movement from 106 to minus 128 and then came back a little bit. If you go Bet Online only, it's still a play. I just don't like these overs. Let me just see. He's at home against the Mavs. Went over in the last game, under three before that, and over. So he's 2-5 to the over. Wow. Last two times I bet on him, he didn't play. It was a push. Huh. Hmm. It's kind of a coin flip. Interesting. In 3 games, he's against the Spurs. He's averaged only 14 points, though. I'm sorry, against the Mavericks. I wonder if that's a matchup thing. Yeah, he had a terrible game against Dallas in February. I'm like, wow, he's had shit games against Dallas 2 in a row. I'm passing. Pass. It's 21.5. I mean, this is another one where I don't even think it's going to be close to that number. It's either going to be way over or way under. I'm going to pass. PJ, Washington, PRA under 17 and a hook. We got a little bit of a lag there, and that fixed it. Now this is a Caesars play. Well, this market is clearly consolidated. This is the market versus Caesars, basically. I think I've got my whole account already in play at Caesars. Let me look and see. Yeah, I guess I don't need to look at Caesars. I've got everything in play right now. Stephen Castle points. Stetson, Yukon. Bet Online, Pinnacle. Not much movement. Pretty much everybody just throw out their lines. A little bit of movement here with Bet Online. They went from 127 to 122, so slight movement, not much. This is a favorite play. I have no idea who this guy is. I don't mind doing a little bit deeper analytics on this stuff when it's not power hour and things like that. Yukon guard, he ought to roll, I would think, against Stetson. 11 and a half. He's averaged 10. He's 0 for 3 in the last 3 games, but I mean, that's pretty stiff competition. Providence, he got there. Seton Hall, he got there. I'm going to bet this. Stetson, Yukon. Yeah, damn it. Uh, I don't know why FanDuel makes you log back on every single time. If you get off for like a second, you gotta log back in. Shit. I just do it on my phone. So this is Stetson. I've already got a bet. Oh yeah, I got another one. Rebounds. I mean, I think the entire this is a market versus FanDuel. I gotta bet this. I'm gonna just do it for three though, because he's I don't have a whole lot of confidence in this guy. By the way, Three on a Meat Hook's a pretty interesting horror movie if you want to watch it. It's on YouTube. All right. Fred Van Fleet. Once again, we got Bet Online and Pinnacle. There's no EV here. The market pretty much is saying he's going to go over in assists. There's nothing there. Jalen Green PRA. I'm on his assists already. This is a outlier line with Caesars. Unfortunately, I've already put everything I got in play at Caesars, so guess I got pass on that one. I've already got a Bridges bet. No, I passed on him, didn't I? Now this is Mikal Bridges threes under outlier line at FanDuel. I like the market consolidation. Yeah, I'll bet this. It's enough. Pelicans. Mikal Bridges. Threes. Under 2.5 at plus money. Take a little bit off on it. Zion. That's a Caesars play. Emmanuel Miller. Once again, another outlier line with FanDuel. This is rebounds over. Now, this is one, though, where Bet Online hasn't moved as much as the market. So when you do that, it's not much of a play. I mean, he should be getting this half the time. Let's see. Yeah, he does. Half the time he gets it. I'll bet it. Utah State. TCU, Utah State, Emmanuel Miller. Rebounds. Over 6.5 plus money. Anchor. What a name. Samford and Kansas State. A lot of people are picking. A lot of people. I don't know why, but a lot of people are picking Samford as a dog to win on the money line or the 8 points. I just don't see it. I think even if Kansas has some injuries, they're gonna roll Samford. Come on, get real here. Bet Online, Pinnacle, and see everybody. This is another market alignment, but if you take just Bet Online, I still feel like it's a strong play. Look at the whole market. The whole market is basically saying over. I mean, as long as he's getting it half the time, it's worth a bet to me. Let me see. Oh, it's with Samford. Ugh. He plays for Samford. Pass. He may not get a single fucking rebound against Kansas. In fact, I wouldn't mind betting the under. You know what? Experiment time. This is a negative EV play, but you know what? I want to do this just as an experiment. Although, one game, one bet does not an experiment make. But I'm going to bet him to go under. This is rebounds. Anchor, anchor. See what else is cooking. Darius Brown rebounds. Yeah, this is a dog play. I'll pass. Darius Brown threes over. Hmm. This is a huge favorite play. He should be getting 60%. 0 for 4 in his last game. 3, 2, 7, 1, 2, 5, 0. Does he take? Let me look back again. He takes a lot of threes. I don't know. This feels like gambling to me. I think I'm going to pass on that one. Bridges. I'm tired of looking at Bridges. Austin Matthews points. This is an over. I'm not betting points over in hockey. Isaiah Stevens points over 14 and a half. Caesars has a sharply opposing opinion on this. And Bet Online and Pinnacle have put out lines with no movement. There's no movement here. I don't like Caesars having made the move they made. I'm passing. Seth Towns points. FanDuel has a strong opinion. Bet online movement is to the over. Pinnacle hadn't moved. BetMGM hadn't moved. Caesars has not moved at all. Bet online started at 118. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, 118, and now they're at 122. Oh, no, they went to 128 and then came back a little bit. FanDuel was at 103. FanDuel was at minus 130, and now they've moved. I like unders. I like the idea of fading this line movement. He is points to the under. Let's see, he what's the number? 12 and a half? 2 and 3 to the over. 2 and 3 to over. It's 12 and a half. 2 and 0, 2 and 1, 2 and 3, 2 and 4, 3 and 4, 4. Streaky. Streaky. I'm gonna bet it. FanDuel. Wagner. Player points, Seth Towns. Under 12 and a half. Ow. Oh, I got a boost here. Okay. Nylander's shots on goal over 2.5. Pinnacle and Bet Online, hard line movement to the over. Caesars is moving that way. The market's moving that way. All right, let me see here. Nylander is another player that I think is perpetually screwed me. Last time I bet under 3.5 shots on goal, I won. Before that, I lost shots on goal. Under assists, I lost. Under assists, won. It's kind of not too bad. The assists are doing very well. It's an over. Let me look. I'm confused. This is Alex Nylander, idiot, not William Nylander. Fuck. Ugh. Too, what if these guys are related? I have no Alex Nylander bets, so he's a machine. Look at that. Even though it's not the best EV, I don't have a lot of action on ESPN bet, so I'm gonna try to get it at ESPN bet. This is Columbus Blue Jackets. And I just rolled right past it. Player props, shots on goal. Alex Nylander over 2.5 minus 130. Okay. DQ Cole, Oakland and Kentucky. This is another Bet Online Pinnacle versus FanDuel. Although Bet Online has moved their line. They were at 127, now they're 119. Hmm. Not sure I like that line movement. Out of 19 games away, he's only got 7 points. For his career, he's under the number. I really want to bet on this guy playing Kentucky, and the answer is negative. If you go bet online, it's not nothing much there anyway. I'm gonna pass. Ryan Langborg threes. Nah, pass. It's a underdog shot. Let's see. Trey Murphy threes under 2.5. Trey Murphy's a. I watch all the Pelicans games, and he takes a lot of threes and makes a lot of threes. My guess is that all the all the action is on FanDuel over that's moving this line. Oh boy, hard to resist this one. Man, but I think he makes it. I'm going to say I hate to bet against Trey Murphy. 4, 4, 6. Yeah, I'm not betting that. I ain't betting that. Denver Jones, 3s. So we got Bet Online and Pinnacle. With a high hold. FanDuel with a one-sided line. Yeah, I don't like that. Bruce Thornton assists over 5.5. This is a market going different directions too. I don't like that. VJ Mac 3s. Now this is a pretty stable one. I don't like the holds on these, but I do like the 4%. How many 3s does he take a game? Oh for 4 in the last game. And then before that, he's made it 3 times. He takes a lot of 3s. I think this is worth a bet. Oregon. Player 3s. BJ Mack. Plus 114. Just going to do a small wager on it. Donich points over 53 and a hook. PRA. Bet Online and Pinnacle, hard line movement to the left with the market, really. Although Bet Rivers is going the other way. I think I got to bet this. I mean, it's Donich, and he's a machine. So I don't have a problem with it being over. Player combos. Over 53. Minus 105, 106. Tominaga, man, this guy, unbelievable what he did with Nebraska in the final game in the Big Ten. That was unbelievable. He was nailing so many threes. You kind of gonna wonder if he's gonna have a letdown here, which is what the market would be saying. Pretty looks like Pinnacle with a super wide hold. Hmm. That's just gambling. I think I'm gonna pass. First quarter Wizards, Houston. Eh. Brandon Newman threes, Western Kentucky. Take a look at it. Another wide hold. These threes are just crapshoots, I think. Vladislav Golden points over 16 and a half. Plus money. We have Pinnacle, Bet Online. This is just another FanDuel outlier line, isn't it? However, if you go Bet Online, it's nothing. So I'm going to pass. Jamal Mashburn Jr. His dad was really good. This is another threes with a high hold. All right, I think I'm going to stop right there, guys. I have right now almost 20 wagers spread out by CLV, at least right now, looks good. Wow, look at that. Look at the line movement on that. All right. I think that's good enough. I'm going to stop right here. Thanks for watching. If you want to use Atrium Station, I recommend it highly if you're any kind of a smart, sharp bettor. I'll put the link in the description box along with a referral code if you decide to use it. And because of my videos, I'd appreciate it. Thanks.